What's going on, guys? Linus here. Welcome back to Rust. This is my home. This is the server I've been playing on for a while, and I decided it was time to relocate at least part of our base. So I've been collecting a lot of resources, and actually let me turn up the chat here. There we go. Right, that should do it. Yeah, I think that the chat's gonna be gone now. I collected a bunch of resources. I have a lot of wood. I'm currently crafting some wooden planks. I have some foundations, some pillars, a bunch of ammo. I found a bunch of guns that I'll be bringing along. I got some armor. And I figured that I would show you guys that I'm going to relocate my base and sort of make an outpost somewhere else. I'm currently crafting about 100 planks, which, you know, should be enough to get me a pretty big base. But it looks like it's going to take a while for me to actually get that going. So currently, we're still waiting. Let's see. I also found some blueprints, so I can now craft some new stuff like a hatchet. I can actually craft those now. Revolver already could do that. M4, P250, a shotgun, an MP5, explosive charges, and grenades. I can make parts of Kevlar armor, most of a rat suit, some mods. So, you know, I found some blueprints. I did my fair share of raiding. I know that when I made the first video, I barely played for probably less than an hour, but I've been playing it a lot these days. I also live streamed it a bunch of times, so that now, you know, I actually feel that I know what the hell I'm doing. Now, this is our house. Let's say goodbye to it. It is pretty well hidden, I like to think. It's very small, you know, it's like, it is 2 stories, but it's quite small. It's barricaded. And it's in a valley, as you can see, a lot of other places. I know, let's see, all these huge buildings are actually abandoned because I went in there and I noticed they were abandoned, except for that building over there. Let's see if we can see that from here. That building, a guy actually lives in there. He's got, you know, guns, he's got armor, and I might want to go back and raid him at some point. I don't really know if he's nice or not, but we'll see. But mostly, you know, I just want to go and relocate, find another place. What I've actually been doing, I found a full set of radiation armor, which shields you from a lot of radiation, which I think I've showed this before in videos, but if you go into radiated areas, you have a risk of getting irradiated, which is bad, okay? That's gonna drain your health if you get to, like... Son of a bitch, I can hear someone talking. If you get to, like, 500 radiation, you start dying. So that's not good. I think the guy is, like, right behind me. I don't know where he is. I just want to try and hit up this town real quick, which is very irradiated. Am I being chased? Maybe it's just because I was close to his tower, I don't know. But I don't see the guy, so I have a feeling that we're okay. Chat obviously is turned off, so he might be talking to me right now. Maybe I should turn it back on again. Let's get up here first, though. Let's see. Chat on. It should now be on again. Grenade blueprint. I guess I'll take that because I can already do that, but I might as well just bring it. And here we go. We got some cloth. I already brought my own cloth, but you can never have too much of that. So this is actually a very great place to get loot of these irradiated towns. But you pretty much have to have the radiation armor if you really want to check it out. But I found a bunch of guns here, and it might take you a couple tries, but it is really worth it. There's also a bunch of ammo, pretty much always around. So that's pretty dope. Let's see, this one looks pretty good. It's just another stupid blueprint, which I can already make. So that doesn't necessarily help me, but I suppose I'll just store it when I get to the place where I will make my new base. Some gunpowder. Paper I don't really care for. I will probably just toss that aside. Because who the hell cares anyway? Let's see, there should be some more stuff up here. Ooh, the green boxes. Green boxes are usually pretty good. This one's just gunpowder. I think all the guns I found were in those green boxes. I already did that. So, if I see them, I definitely want to check those out. Let's get up here. As you can see, the radiation, usually you would get like well over 10, I believe, radiation per tick. But for me, since I'm wearing the armor, it's actually quite low. So that's really, really nice. Lots of gunpowder. I can use that to make my own bullets. Wait, can you actually craft your own bullets? I gotta know. Ah, man, I could really use a research kit right about now. Paper. Ah, get out of here. So that's the town. We raided it. It's empty. Did I bring my bow? I brought my bow. Let's see if we can kill a zombie, get a research kit. Because that would actually be pretty cool. Did I bring my... Did not bring my workbench. That is unfortunate. Because I would have liked to research some stuff. Let's kill this zombie right here. Oh, snap. Hit immediately. The bow is actually a pretty great weapon. It's really easy to craft. Arrows are easy to come by. It's just kind of annoying to shoot, as you can see, because you have no idea where you're going to actually hit the zombie or your enemy. Research kits, that's what I was looking for. Let's get that the hell out of here. So I don't even want that. Okay, we're done. We're done here. There's some mods on the servers, as you can see. -17 balance, $3,200. That's actually, you can spend it on stuff like wood, I believe, planks, things like that. But I think you only get money by killing zombies. And maybe some animals like bears, but really, there's not a lot of it around. Let's see, this might be a pretty decent place, but I'd like to really pick a spot where, you know, it's just gonna be a bitch to actually find me. What is this? Seems like someone else has been building stuff here. We should probably check to see if it's abandoned. We found some loot, but that's probably empty. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Let's switch to the shotgun. I don't see anyone here. I guess this place has been raided because it's actually open from the from you know up there. You can tell that people have been here. Probably blew some shit up. Oh, here we go. This will probably lead inside of the building. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Which would mean that maybe, just maybe, it hasn't been raided. No, it's been raided, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, doors open. People can just go inside here. Okay, look at that. So you can't... Oh, you can go down here as well. You can just walk around the entire base. There's some sleeping bags. Some loot that is gone. Oh, mostly gone, but not all of it, bitches. I'm taking that, actually. Leave the cloth. I'll bring the gun. Leave that. Take that gun. Drop the blueprints. I can have those. Pickaxe. What the hell is this? Small rations. I might actually bring that along. And a spare pickaxe. Do we want to drop... Let's drop this. Bring the pickaxe. So we didn't actually rob them. It's more like a fair trade. I dropped some stuff there as well. I don't know why they left their doors wide open. Oh boy. I'll be taking care of this. Thank you very much. Let's see. Got some extra spare metal, which I can't actually bring. Let's leave this. Take that. Let's drop... Crap, do I have anything I can really drop right now? The research... I don't want to drop the research kit. We can bring this. They got another flashlight. Let's put that on my M4 immediately. We got some leather. They don't really care about that. Chocolate bar. Why would they leave their doors open like this? I don't understand. Who the hell does that? I mean, that's practically just begging to be robbed if you do that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, so much for that. Time to get out of here. Because I have a feeling these guys are going to be back soon. Let's get the... Actually, nah, I don't want to screw them over. I could make like a spike wall and put that in their home, but usually that gets people pretty pissed off. So, doing that probably isn't the best thing right now. Especially... Whoa! Considering the fact that, you know, at some point in the future we might just become neighbors. Really don't want to do that. Here we go. What is this? Are these, yeah, these are not player built. I've actually not really explored on this side of the world, so 12 metal fragments, I guess I'll take those. Metal can actually be kind of annoying to find sometimes, so some extra gunpowder. We have a spare gun now too, and we have some ammo for that, so our Neo hideout is going to have a pretty nice amount of guns. Oh boy. Look at this place. People are killing zombies. This definitely looks like a base that's still occupied. So, that's really well done, though. It's really well made. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here. The gate is locked, or just down, whatever. What? Why is this door even open? Oh, because it's been raided. It's either been raided or they just decided to leave. Either way. No, there's sleeping bags here. Well, why is there sleeping bags if you're all gone? In case you guys forgot, a sleeping bag, if they get killed, that means that they will respawn here. And there's 2 of them. Interesting. But all the stuff is gone, so it looks like they either relocated or they were raided. Seeing as the door is open, though, I would have to say that they probably decided to just leave and go someplace else. And they left this as, you know, some kind of place to respawn. Interesting. Okay, so this is actually a pretty nice place. Pretty easy to find. There's some loot there. And lots of zombies. Zombies drop the best stuff in the game, so it would actually be pretty smart, I think, to maybe... Let's see. Maybe make a house somewhere around here. Oh boy. Although I don't want it to be too easy for those guys to find me. Oh boy. I am a pretty bad shot with a bow, obviously. There you go. 1 down. Okay, still 1 down. 2 down. Not even close. What am I doing? Oh boy. That was not realistic. They actually hit me from that far away. I call bullshit. Patch myself up a little bit. Luckily, I brought some medical supplies. Some bunch of food that I don't really need, because I can always, you know, get new food and make my own food, stuff like that. So, I don't actually want to bring that, I think. Time to die, zombie. No. Oh god, no. Too slow for me. Some more rations. I think rations are actually pretty great food, so... having some of those obviously isn't gonna hurt. Come here, zombie. Come here. There we go. I think we're in the clear. I don't see or hear anyone. Already have that blueprint. This loot is horrible. Okay, well, let's see. Seeing as I do want to find a spot that's not... There's houses all over the place, so I gotta be careful and see if I can find a place that hasn't been, you know, already built on. Let's see, this place is abandoned. Maybe I could put it, oh, there's another house over there. Crap. This is one of the most difficult things in Rust, in my opinion. It's to find a spot that has not been already filled to the brim with houses. Because obviously, usually, you want to build, you know, out of sight of houses and things like that. See, there was another house. Maybe we can just go somewhere around this mountain a little bit. And as long as we barricade the house, you know, pretty well, then I'm quite sure that we should be able to do this. Somewhere like here would be nice. Those places might be abandoned, but I'm not really sure about that. Okay, we found another house. Let's check that out. I'm pretty sure that the coast mostly is pretty abandoned from my experience playing, so maybe, you know, going somewhere like there might be a good idea. Lock and load. Let's check this out. That is a pretty good looking house. Hopefully we can invade there. Look at that thing. It's huge. Okay, let's at least... It looks like someone blew up a wall here. Oh, definitely. Yeah, this place has been raided. Probably just raided to bits. This is actually really well done. All I've made so far is like 2x2 houses and then my other house. Let's check this out. It's empty. It really is. Okay, there we go. I think I heard someone walking around. Gotta be careful here. It definitely looks raided, but the top floor still seems to be intact, so... You know, maybe someone is still out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna build a house on a cliff, because that's just asking for trouble. Maybe I'll just go around here. Pretty sure there's gonna be some nice place not within reach of other houses that are still... You know, if you see a shitty small house next to that, obviously you're gonna go for the giant tower first. So maybe... Let's see. Yeah, this might work. Something like this. See, this would be a pretty good spot. I actually missed that bear, thank God. I do not like bears. This looks like a pretty nice place to make a house, I think. It really does. Okay, now let's see. Let's start by... I think I gotta drop something here. Let's not eat a ration, because that would be stupid to do. I'm gonna drop one pickaxe for now, but I'll pick it back up. Put down a foundation for my house. Thank you. And let's see, we have a lot of planks, so what I'm gonna do is... let's see, I want to make 5 more foundations for now. Oh crap, that actually takes really long to do. Let's get pillars. I want to put one right there. I want to put one right there. Let's see, I want to put one here. I want to put one there. So this is going to be our outer wall. I don't actually have walls on me right now, so I guess this is not really something I can do. Let's put one large storage right here. Gonna be easy for people to loot, I assume, but at least, you know, I have a place to store my shit. Let's see, those arrows I can put together. Let's drop this in there. Put a bunch of wood. The gunpowder, I don't really care about the gunpowder anyway. Research kit, I got that, I got this. The ammo can go now because I already dropped the pistol, so that would be okay. I'm gonna keep this on me for now. Because you never know when you're gonna get into another firefight. I can actually drop these in there. Okay, here we go. Now let's see how long. Still over a minute left. Holy crap. You know what? I'm just gonna skip until I have the parts that I need. So I will see you guys in a sec. Okay, here we go. Foundation is done. Let's put that down right about there. And one there. And one over... Come on, I want to put one right here, but I can't. Fine. Fine, let's just make this house really weird shape then. Obviously, that's the right thing to do. Let's make it into a nice little weird kind of... It kind of looks like a stealth bomber type thing. Anyway, we got that now. Let's see, do we have any more pillars? I thought we had more, but I guess not. Let's start with getting some pillars. Let's see, I'm going to need about... let's just make a shitload of pillars. I'm not even going to count. Let's make 16 of those. It's going to take about 40 seconds. Now what I want to do is... Let's see, I want to make a stairs, I think, right about here. And make a second floor as well. I may be a bit too ambitious here, but... I still have a buttload of wood left. I can make about, like, almost 100... yeah, almost 100 more planks. So I really think that we have enough for that. But we are going to need more metal if we're going to make a lot of metal doors, because those take about 200 metal fragments at a time. So I'm going to have to loot some more stuff, actually go back to the zombies, try to kill them a bit, you know, get some stuff going there. But that's kind of the idea for now. There you go, I got the pillars. While we place those, let's get about, let's see, let's get as many wood walls as we can. I'm going to need one right there. We're going to need one right there. Just on all the corners, you're going to need a pillar. If you want to place walls, you know, doorways, that kind of stuff. Let's see. I think we're going to need one there. And we're probably going to need one not here, I think. We should be good to go now. yeah, that's pretty much it. Crap, I made like way too many pillars. That's kind of ridiculous. But if we go, you know, if we start making a second floor, then we're going to need to get some more pillars to place, extra walls, you know, windows, stuff like that. I think I do want to get about 2 windows a floor going so we can actually look outside and see what's up. So we're going to have to see about that. Okay, let's see, I got a lot of cloth, got some stone, so I should be able to make some arrows as well, but I don't really need those right now. What I really need is a bunch of walls. Now, as soon as I start crafting the walls, I'm going to make more planks. This is kind of the stupid thing about Rust. Usually it's not really a problem when you start making videos. Crafting stuff, especially stuff like houses, can be very, very annoying. And mostly very, very time consuming. We're going to get about 75 more planks. So we can get that going. Let's see, I want the door to be on this side, so I'm going to put this there. I want this to be a window. I want, let's see, I want there to be a window right here as well. Seeing as it is a pretty big house, I'm going to put a window in a lot of different places. Except, you know, you can't really put them everywhere because you need metal window bars or whatever they're called. Probably metal window bars. Yeah, metal window bars. There you go. And those take a lot of metal as well. So you really got to, you know, pick what you want or either, you know, get a buttload of supplies. And if you can't do that, then you're going to be in a bit of trouble. In just a tiny little bit of trouble. Let's see, if I leave this here, it's definitely going to get raided. So what I can at least do is put down a foundation. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to be able to craft the entire house today, but at least I'll be able to get sort of a nice little foundation going. So we'll see about that. I think we have enough pillars everywhere. That's pretty nice, actually. I think I'll actually make the stairs right here, because that seems like a pretty good spot to do it. But we will see about that. Let's see, we got a lot of extra planks. Let's start with making one staircase. 10 seconds for a single staircase. That's what I mean, you know, it takes pretty long. And they're all talking about they did a raid on one of the other guys, I think, the other day. Pretty cool. They put the video on YouTube's like that, so we can just walk right up the stairs. Pretty cool. Let's take a look here. I want 3 windows. Wood window. Let's get 3 of those. That takes 30 seconds. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to make a cool Let's Play video of this? I can't do that. No, I just gotta wait around and make sure nobody tries to steal my foundation. Because if they do... obviously, also, it really helps if you have multiple people helping you out, because then you can just, you know, build all kinds of stuff together. Let's see, this pistol. I got this ready as well. I have like 4 weapons with me, and I want another one in the crate. People are definitely going to want to kill me now. Let's see, let's get that. So we got a wood window. Obviously, I wanted one right here. I also wanted one right... Let's just put one on like all sides of the building. Something like this. Seems pretty good to me. Let's make one wooden door. Definitely. We're going to need a wooden door, obviously, or else how the hell are we going to get inside of our own building? Wooden door, done. We're going to put that right there. And then we're building one more wall and putting that, you know, in between these windows. And now you can actually see outside and see if there's anyone out there. And I'm pretty sure that if you've got metal window bars, I don't think you can actually shoot people through them, but I might be wrong about that. But yeah, it's pretty cool to actually be able to see outside of your base. So there you go. We got that now. Let's start with, obviously, a metal door. We're going to need at least one. First, we need a workbench. If a workbench takes... Oh, it doesn't even take that much. That's fine. So we'll just make that first, put it down. It actually looks pretty nice, too. It looks like a small little table. I think I've actually shown you guys this before. But it looks pretty nice for decoration in your base as well. So we're going to get one of those bad boys. Let's see. Here we go. Let's actually put that right there. It's going to look pretty nice. Look at that. And we're going to make a metal door. It's one of the most important parts. Like I actually showed you in my own house. I put metal doors in between every room, pretty much. Because that way, people are going to need a lot of C4 if they want to steal all of your shit. So doing that is probably the smartest thing. There you go. Metal door done. Let's put that actually inside. And now, I'm pretty sure that stuff like animals are not really going to be a threat to us anymore. Because we got a wooden door now, and all that's left is a bunch of window bars. And at least, you know, for then, we should have a nice, secure base. It's about 100 metal fragments for some window bars. So we're going to get one of those going so I can actually show you guys what it looks like. And then I'll get some ceilings, and we can finally stop working on the first floor. Except, you know, people are probably still going to be able to make it to the roof. And actually, they might not be able to make that. I don't know. Maybe they will be able to make it. But then I'll just shoot them in the face and we're going to be fine. Where did they go? Oh, I walked away from the workbench. Stupid me. 15 seconds down the drain. I'm waiting, game. I'm waiting. It's cool. But yeah, I can actually make a lot of stuff. I can make my own large wood storage as well, which, did I just say bitch? Which you actually can't make when you start out in this game. Look at that. It's window bars. Looks pretty nice. Pretty effective and stuff like that. Let's get some wood ceilings going. We're going to need about 6, which I can make. It only takes about 3 minutes to make it. 3 minutes. So I'll be right back in about, well, 3 minutes. See you guys then. Okay, there we go. It's done. Finally, got 6 ceilings. Also, just noticed that the radiation suit actually barely protects you from bullets and melee attacks, like, at all. Which is pretty interesting. Let's put down the ceilings. Let's put those bad boys down. And one left. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Now, I made one extra, which obviously I didn't have to do. But I didn't think, you know, I didn't think. That's my problem. I didn't think. Now, all I want to make is a doorway. Only takes 5 seconds, so no problem there. And there we go. And just for now, put it right here. And make... I obviously don't have enough metal to actually make a metal door. But for now, I'm just going to put a wood door in its place so that people, you know, are going to have a pretty tough time breaking in here. Even though, you know, they can just walk through the frickin' window. But I just want to make sure that we have, you know, a door in there. They can always break it, put in their own metal door, which would be a real sucky thing to do. But we'll see about that. Here we go. Boom. So now I have a base that is mostly complete. And it's looking pretty nice. I also forgot I dumped my wood in there. So what I'm going to do now is actually go home, gather some more supplies. We're going to need mostly a lot more metal and stuff like that. And then when it's done, I will return here and actually finish the house. So I guess that will be the next episode. I'm only going to record that if I can actually find a buttload of metal, wood, you know, stuff like that. So I'll just leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll be back hopefully soon with some more Rust as soon as I find those resources. So yeah, talk to you guys later.